Well, we've been helping people with disabilities all these years, and I just wanted to continue. My son Dan is taking over the reins of the company. We have built up a very, very good team. It's taken a long time to find some good people. All are extremely dedicated, and all we want to do is help people get out and mobile. Our motto has always been, we get people on the road, so yes, we get you there. Whoever you are, we'll get you there.
This whole thing started in 1974, when a few years prior, my dad, John Bussani, spent a little time in an army hospital at the Vietnam era. You know, he looked around and he saw a lot of guys coming back injured from being in Vietnam, and he thought to himself, there's got to be a way that I can help these guys when I get back to the States. Well, he was a really handy guy, always tinkering around with vehicles and equipment and tools and things. So when he got back, he reached out to a product supplier for hand controls. And it turns out a family friend was in the need for it, so he got a chance to go ahead and try this out, and he installed a set of hand controls in a friend's car. And about 38 years later, we're still here, and we're doing it better than ever before. Before long, the news started to spread about what my dad was doing for people. Installing hand controls was really giving people back their freedom. It didn't take a long time before people all over Long Island and the 5 boroughs were reaching out to my dad for assistance, for mobility and independence. At this point in the story, it's about 1980. My dad just bought his first facility in Freeport, New York, and I just started kindergarten that year. Well, at any given point, you could walk into the shop and you'd see vehicles with the roofs cut off, fiberglass tops hanging in position, getting ready to be installed, welders going, and torches cutting floors out. Both of these projects were made to try to increase the headroom inside a vehicle for a wheelchair user. All that work was custom, and it was commonplace for tools like this to be around, and it took a while. It would be anywhere from a month to 2 months before people could even get in for a fitting. It was a lot of work back then.
I need to mention a critical growth point in the early 80s when my dad hired Peter Zarba as a salesman. Pete was a great guy who used a wheelchair, who came to us for service on his van. Pete was able to connect, guide, and support our clients while my dad focused on the technical side of the business. The result was then a perfect blend of just 2 talented guys who enriched the lives of everyone who rolled through Bussani's doors.
In the late 80s, there was quite a few advancements in technology that at the time really gave people a lot of new opportunity. Some things like voice command and electronic driving controls and vacuum, gas, and brake gave people with a lot more severe disabilities an opportunity to drive. All part of the program of us getting people back mobile and back to their independence.
The 90s was a great time for our industry. It was a time when a lot of the major manufacturers identified ways to mass produce the products that we sold, specifically the minivans. It would reduce the production time down from a couple of months to a few weeks, which really benefited everybody involved. It benefited the manufacturers, it benefited the dealers, and more importantly, it benefited the customers that we serve.
We continue to grow with the industry. Today, we operate out of 3 facilities, one in Bethpage, Long Island, another in Smithtown, Long Island, serving Long Island and the New York City area, and a facility in Westchester County in the town of Mamaroneck. That serves Southern Connecticut and the Lower Hudson Valley. All the Bussani mobility facilities have climate-controlled showrooms that allow our customers to comfortably browse all the vehicles that we have to offer. gives them an opportunity to make a very well-informed decision, try all the vehicles out, and decide what they're going to be going with.
Day in and day out, we still live by my father's vision. You know, it's pretty simple, really. We strive to make life easier, more manageable, and happier for our clients. We like to say, if you can dream it, we can get you there.